Millions of couples every year and every day try to have a family of their own. One of the main goals for creating a family is being able to have children. I read this article on parents.com and it shared a story of a couple named Ashley and James Foster who shared their journey of their pregnancy. They had mentioned that it took them about 2 years to try for the baby and probably spent hundreds of dollars on pregnancy tests hoping for that positive result. It was later found out that the husband had a very low sperm count, which was the main reason why it was so hard for them to have a baby. Luckily, in the end, they were able to have one and start their beautiful family. However, this isn't the case for everyone. Many couples still never get that positive result. What if I told you that there was a way to create life without needing a sperm and an egg? That would change the world completely and help so many couples who are unable to have children, and also help so many families who struggle with medical problems during their pregnancy. Today, I will be talking about the scientific breakthrough being synthetic embryos. In August of 2022, Medical News Today shared that they found structures and cell activity of embryos that were 95% similar to mouse embryos. This test result showed us that model embryos and natural embryos are extremely similar, more similar than we thought, and can be explored much further. First, I will be talking about the creation of synthetic embryos. Second, I will be discussing how far researchers have gone with this discovery. And lastly, I will be explaining how this discovery can change the world that we live in. First, let's talk about how synthetic embryos are created. Synthetic embryology is a study of creating an embryo using stem cells rather than an embryo that came naturally from the fertilization of a oocyte. Scientists have taken 3 different types of stem cells to be combined and to create this embryo. They have taken body tissue, tissue from the placenta, and also tissue from the sac where the embryo is developed. Now that we understand how synthetic embryos are created, let's talk about how far researchers have gone in their progress of this discovery. As of now, with regards to synthetic embryology, scientists has only been able to go as far as to try creating a brain and a beating heart for the mouses using synthetic embryology that have been tested through this process. It is extremely hard for scientists to create a synthetic embryology for humans because the human body is much more complex than a mouse. Even though mouses are used for testing, the human body is much more complex, but there is still progress being made every single day. Lastly, let's talk about how this discovery is going to change the world. With synthetic embryos grown in a lab, women don't have to carry around a baby in their stomach for 9 months. They don't have to deal with any of the complications that may happen during birth or any of the problems that they can have after they give birth, like postpartum depression, any pain that they might experience. It takes away all of that problems. Also, this is beneficial because scientists will have access to the child's DNA and can possibly prevent or cure any possible diseases that the child might have prior to the child even born. So this is extremely important because it is a new breakthrough to science and can create a way to fix problems before they even start. Today, I talked about synthetic embryology because this is the future of medicine. Even though this discovery is far from being implemented into medicine right now, with progress being made every single day, we are for sure going to see it in the future. Now that we understand how important this is as a new discovery to the creation of life, we can see how this can change the world for everyone and how it can help so many couples who are unable to have children live out their dreams of creating a family.